A global organization with a strong UK and European manufacturing base, SDI Group supplies innovative logistics solution packages to the wholesale, retail, fulfillment and e-commerce industries. Providing a full project management service from consultation, design and build to installation and aftercare, SDI Group understands the exact needs of each client and delivers accordingly. Bertram Books is one of the UK's largest book wholesalers and supplies approximately 2,000 retail book customers across the world. Struggling with a slow and expensive manual handling system, Bertram Books needed an automated solution. Let's take a look at their story. A distribution centre in Norwich holding more than 1.5 million books, over 130,000 square feet of space, the former manual handling system at Bertram Books was not for the faint-hearted. Believe it or not, the distance covered between the pickers was the equivalent of walking to Moscow and back every week. The system was laborious, and they were in desperate need of an automated solution. This came in the form of SDI Group's high-capacity Bombay sortation system. Now the distribution centre is unrecognisable. Orders are no longer assembled individually by hand, which was costly and potentially open to errors. Instead, books are now picked in batches and the Bombay sortation system takes it from there. Customer orders are assembled, sealed and dispatched effortlessly. Now even the orders received just before 6 p.m. are with the customer the following day. SDI Group offers clients the full project cycle via one group contact. Consultancy is an essential ingredient of any successful project. In the planning stages, SDI worked closely with Bertram Books, discussing, researching and providing operational analyses for potential installation projects. And the outcome? A bespoke solution fulfilling the exact requirements of the Norwich Distribution Centre. SDI helps clients to fully understand both equipment and storage systems. By providing detailed design plans using technologies such as the 3D CAD modelling system, alongside physical flow and layout drawings, SDI was able to help Bertram Books to determine the best course of action. And afterwards, after suggesting a full range of maintenance services, Bertram was provided with a tailor-made contractual package to meet all their aftercare needs.
There's no system alike and there's no customer alike. So every project has to be designed for that customer and for his needs. We start with what is the product and what is the product flow. How much goes in, how much goes out. With all these figures that we get then, we can decide how big the system is going to be, what type of layout we have to make for making this system a success. It's not just a sorting machine that we implement somewhere, we do a complete warehouse. We can do from control how the product is coming in, how we can sortate it, and how we can store it and take it out again. And we've been doing this for over 30 years.
The Bombay sorter can process up to 2,000 orders, or in other words, approximately 50,000 individual books every day. Space-saving and energy-efficient, it provides long-lasting performance, flexibility, and requires minimal operating and maintenance costs. Firstly, the daily phone, fax or EDI orders are processed on the computer, which automatically collates the books into batches and generates a wave pick. Each pick contains similar titles, like these Harry Potters, for instance. This means that the pickers are based in one location, saving time and energy, and can complete the pick within the hour. Built on a 4.9-metre high mezzanine to save valuable warehouse space, the carousel has 200 individual drop zones, each one allocated to a customer within that particular sortation wave. Stored in crates with the ISBN barcode facing upwards, the books are transported after each wave pick to the mezzanine, whilst the automated system prepares the boxes with Bertram labels and barcodes. These boxes are then transported by powered spiral conveyors to one of 5 induction points. Operators transfer each individual book, still with its ISBN barcode facing upwards, from the crate onto a tray. These double, dual-action 800 by 400mm trays are what make Bertram's Bombay sorter unique. Split into two sections, which can operate together or independently, the trays drop the books into boxes beneath the carousel. Small items are positioned onto either of the two tray sections, whilst larger ones are placed across both parts. Let's experience firsthand what happens to this Harry Potter as it embarks on a journey around the Bombay system. Travelling in tray 1, we pass under a photo eye camera and then a scanner. These feed our current location and ISBN code into the control software, which is called Warehouse Sortation System, or WSS. Identifying us based on our distribution order, it is at this point that the control software determines our destination. We then continue round the carousel, our progress closely monitored and reported by the system control program. We then pass over our drop zone. Solenoids are activated to open one of the Bombay flaps in our tray. Perfectly angled, the flap slows us down, guides and softly drops us into the box below, breaking our fall and preventing any tears or damaged spines. Once our order is complete, a blue light above the box comes on and the operator scans the barcode and pushes our order onto the outfeed conveyors behind. We're now ready to be sealed and dispatched. We pass along the outfeed conveyor, over some scales and into the finishing area. Operators scan our box, print off our paperwork and tidy, filling any gaps with protective brown paper if required. Then it's back onto the conveyor belt to the automated sealer machines, which securely tape the top of our box, ready for dispatch. In addition, the Bombay sorter not only collates all incoming stock ready for bulk storage, which in Bertram's case is up to 70,000 new books every day, but also sorts the return stock for dispatching back to publishers.
The installation of the sortation machine has allowed us to significantly improve productivity within the picking department. Being able to batch together 200 orders, the picker, instead of going around the whole of the warehouse to pick one order, which could be as little as 5 or 6 books, the picker now picks a small part of the warehouse and a small part of that batch, and therefore their productivity has improved dramatically. The benefits of working with SDI was the fact that they were able to bring not only the hardware, the sorter itself, also build the mezzanine, but also bring to the project the software, was that it allowed us to work with one project manager who helped to cover all the different aspects of the project.
The benefits as a company that we've experienced from the installation of the Bombay sorter are quite wide-ranging. Firstly, the amount of savings that we've noticed with our picking procedure. Our pickers now have to walk far less distance to accumulate a greater number of books. They're working in a targeted area, which means that they can accumulate more books per minute than what they could before. And also, they don't have to walk 5 or 6 times around the warehouse each day. A lot of our procedures have been automated. Simple things like making boxes, there's a machine that now does that for us. But also, customers are seeing the benefit from carton content sheets in boxes. We have automated invoicing systems now, which also generate labels, right down to carton sealers, so people don't have to manually take boxes up. Because we know all the staff are picking the same number of lines, we can come up with a standardised picking level throughout the warehouse. The Bombay sorter is simple, efficient and less labour intensive than our old manual way of doing things.
And that's not quite the end of the story, as SDI Group provides the full project cycle, from planning the bespoke solution to delivery and beyond.
The aftercare we do as SDI Group is 100% for the customer to maintain the system operational during 24 hours a day. If a customer chooses a complete tailor-made package for maintenance support, they know they get support when they need support. We as SDI Group gives the customer a maintenance support on software, on the hardware, everything on the IT which is necessary to keep the system running.
SDI Group created an automated and reliable distribution environment that not only ensured an improved response time, but also helped Bertram Books to make a significant cost saving. And that really is where our story ends.